Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gentle Yoga by Ann. While we're talking today, let's talk about the beautiful weather we've had, which has been less than satisfactory at all, in any case. However, every time I talk to you all, I get sunshine in my life, so I'm very happy that you've joined me today. We're going to finish up our day today by doing a little gentle yoga, some soft, easy stretches, and we're going to take some nice, easy breaths in. Now, something I want you to think about. When you're doing yoga as a senior, this builds stamina, it builds strength, it builds flexibility. Yoga is a fantastic exercise for seniors. It builds many, many skills that we tend to let go by the wayside as we get older. So we're going to start. I'm going to move my chair over slightly. I have it a little too close to my wall. And I'll sit down. I need to adjust my screen, guys. Forgive me. I want you to have a seat in the chair. Hopefully you have your shoes on and you're sitting nice and tall. I want you to simply start by resting your hands on your knees. And I want you to take a nice, easy breath in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. If you see some movement in the corner of your screen, I have one student with me today. It's my love of my life, little man. He's my four-legged friend. We're going to inhale, and we're going to exhale. He's assumed his position on the recliner. Exhale. Placing your hands on your knees again, I'd like for you to lift your shoulders all the way up to your ears. This reminds me of a little turtle holding his head, covering his head up with his shell. As you lower those shoulders down, you're going to relax, exhaling, letting your shoulders drop all the way to the floor. Inhale again. Come up, bringing those shoulders all the way up to your ears, and exhale. Letting them lower down. When we find ourselves in situations that are very stressful, this is a fantastic exercise to do. You simply pull those shoulders up to your ears, inhaling as you do, and gently exhale and let the shoulders drop down. Wonderful. Doesn't that feel good? Pull those shoulders up one more time. Here we go. Inhaling as you do. Exhaling as you let those shoulders relax and drop as far down as possible. Good work. Good work. We're going to simply rotate our chin to the right. And then we're going to inhale as we come back to center. We're going to rotate our chin to the left. Inhale as we come back to center. Rotate our chin to the right as we exhale. Inhale as you rotate to the center. As you exhale to the left, I want you to take a nice big breath in, exhale, and I want you to turn your chin just slightly further than you did the time before. Great. Now come back to center. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to turn your chin to the right, looking as far over your right shoulder as you can go comfortably. Good work. Come back in. Now drop your chin down. We're not going to exactly touch our chest. We're going to be close. I want you to rotate your chin up to the right. Exhale as you come down to the center, and inhale as you come up to the left. Exhale as you come down to center. Inhale as you come up to left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. This time I would like you to extend your right arm out. Palm is turned up towards the ceiling. Pressing your chin to your chest. I want you to rotate your chin to the right, turning your head. And as you do, you're going to feel a nice deep stretch up the back of that neck. Exhale and come back to center. Inhale, dropping the left arm, putting out the right arm. Here we go. You're going to hold the right arm out, and as you inhale, you're going to rotate your chin to the right, exhaling as you go. Wonderful. Feel that nice deep stretch. Dropping your right hand, dropping your left hand, extending your right hand out, you're going to rotate again. I want you to rotate your chin to the right as your left hand is extended out. We're going to drop the left hand, and as we bring our chin back to center, we're going to extend out the right, and we're going to rotate to the left. Beautiful. Gosh, that feels so good. Inhale and drop that left arm down and come back up to center. Good job. We're going to walk out on the chair just a little bit, not far. Whew. Somebody's talking about me. My ears are itching. So here we go. We're going to sit up nice and tall. I want you to roll those shoulders back and down. Roll them back and down. Like I say, this reminds me of an old steam engine. Here we go. Rolling them back and down. Exhale on the down. Inhale as you come up. Good job. Now I want you to go forward with this. Exhaling as you drop down and come back around. Inhale on the up. Good. One more time. Here we go. Great work. All right, placing those hands back on your knees. We've got our neck and our shoulders warmed up a little bit. We're going to walk our feet out a little bit. We're going to keep them planted flat on the floor. You want your ankle in line with your knee. Keep your legs and your knees in line with your hips. Great job. As we sit up nice and straight, we're simply going to drop this left hand. I struggle every day with this right and left stuff. We're going to drop the left hand and we're going to reach up. Here we go. We're reaching nice and tall. Now you notice I don't have my arm bent. I have it stretched nice and straight. I'm going to inhale, exhale, and I'm going to hinge over. If you don't feel stable, reach down and touch your chair. But if you feel okay, you can rest your hand. We're opening up this rib cage, expanding those ribs. Come back up. Dropping that arm down. Bring it up one more time. Dropping that arm. And we're hinging over, keeping both hips square on the chair. Come up and drop it down. Let's drop this right arm down. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to reach up nice and tall, and we're going to hinge to the left. Here we go. Woo, doesn't that feel good? Come back up. One more time. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you hinge to the left. Opening up those ribs. Very good. Bring that arm down. Let's try that again. Reach up. The beauty of yoga is it does not have to be fast. It can be nice and smooth and easy. You work at your own pace. Please, while you're in this class, make sure that you don't do anything that is hurting when I suggest it. If it's hurting, we have 3 rules. If it hurts, don't do it. If it hurts, really don't do it. And if it hurts, please don't do it. So we don't want to hurt. I cannot feel your pain through this computer screen to save my life. I've tried. All right, we're sitting up nice and tall. You're going to roll those shoulders in. Roll your shoulders in, and you're going to roll over towards your knees. This is opening up your back. You're going to inhale as you come back up. This can also be called a cat and cow. We're going to simply roll our shoulders over towards our knees, arching our back, forming a C with it. And then as we exhale, we're going to inhale and we're going to kind of scoop up with the bottom of our head and come back up. So you're going to hinge forward. We're opening up the spinal cord. And you're going to exhale as you come up. Great job. Inhale as you roll over, rolling those shoulders. Exhale as you come up. Beautiful. Great work. I can't see you, but I'm certain you're doing a great job. All right, while we're sitting right here, we're simply going to drop our hands to the side of our chair. I want you to take a nice breath in. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to hinge forward. You're going to actually rest your chest on the top of your thighs, dropping your hands down beside your legs. You're going to inhale as you come back up. We're looking for a lower back stretch. Now, if you want to make this a deeper back stretch, just walk those legs out a little bit wider. There we go. Inhale. As you exhale, you can take your hands and bring them to the center, reaching down towards the floor, dropping your shoulders. If you get dizzy, do not drop your head. Keep your head in line with your back and just come down. Inhale and come up. Nice, deep lower back stretch. Let's do one more of those. Here we go. We're going to get down. We're going to drop those shoulders between our knees. And then we're going to reach around the back side of our legs, and we're going to pull those shoulders down a little lower, getting a much deeper stretch. Inhale and come back up. Doesn't that feel good? Let's walk those feet back in. Good job. I'm going to move out on the edge of my chair a little bit because I'm going to reach down and pick up this right leg. And I'm going to do something that seems very mundane. I'm going to circle my ankle. Now, this is how we build ankle strength, which keeps us from turning our ankles over. All right, reverse. Good. All right, we're going to flex and pull. Flex down, pull up. Flex down, pull up. Flex down, pull up. Flex down, pull up. Great job. Let's relax this left leg for a moment and pick up the right one. We're going to rotate those ankles. Good. Good work. All right, reverse. Awesome. I want you to flex and point. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Great job. Bring this left leg down. All right, we're not through with these legs yet. We have to have leg strength as much as we have anything else, and probably more in some situations. So we're going to simply take this right leg and we're going to practice some gaits. Now, if you have trouble holding your leg up, it's okay to grab it under the knee and swing it out. Here we go. Or if you can do it, you may just simply rest your hand. We're opening and closing the gate. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Good job. Bring this one out. Now we're going to do the right leg. So we're going to open and close. Here we go. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. One more. Ah, wonderful work. Okay, let's get a sip of water. Please always have water handy. You need to stay hydrated when you're exercising. And if I don't cue you to drink water, please feel free to stop and take a sip at any time. Oh, and there's nothing more than refreshing than a nice drink of water when you're working. So good, good. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to open our legs wide again, except this time we're going to roll the shoulders back and down. I want you to take the backs of your hand, placing them on the inside of your legs, and you're going to push outward. This is another way to get a nice inner thigh stretch. Good, good work, good. All right, come back in, relax. Whew. Inhale. Exhale as you release. Inhale as we press out. Good. Exhale as you come in. All right, let's walk those legs back in. We have one more exercise. I like to call this exercise the clutch, because if you remember back in the Stone Age, we had cars that required a clutch. It was called a straight shift. So we are going to do some clutch work. You may pick your leg up by placing your hands under your knee. You're going to take that foot and you're going to push it straight out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. One more. 7. Oh, I cheated. One more. Here we go. Now bring it in. Good job. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to gather up this right leg. We're going to push it out and pull it in. Push it out. Pull it in. Seven, 8. Good work. Woo! I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little warm now. My blood's beginning to flow through my body. Isn't it amazing sitting here doing just this little bit? You already are beginning to get moist. Maybe not sweating, but you're getting moist. All right. We're going to turn to the right side of our chair. I want you to take your left leg and you're going to put it under you. If you don't get a leg cramp, you'll put it under you. I want it in line with your hip. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Here we go. We're going to bring hands to heart. And you're going to inhale as you reach up. And you're going to exhale as you tilt back. We're looking for a nice stretch in that front thigh. Release and come back down. Let's do that one more time. We're going to inhale. We're going to exhale as we tilt back. One more time. Come back in. Woo! Now I have a little more of a challenge for you. You're going to stand, and you can take your hands and place them on your chair, and I want you to actually push yourself up. Good job. This is called a seated warrior. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Here we go. We're going to reach out. We'll bring this hand up, and we're holding on to the chair slightly. Release and come down. I want you to sit back down. and release. Bringing that leg in. Very good. We're going to walk around now to the left side. We're going to fold our right leg under us. Here we go. We're looking for an alignment from the hip to the knee. We'd like to have a nice straight alignment if we can get it. Here we go. Putting your hands together for heart. We're going to reach up. Inhaling. Exhale as you tilt back. Inhale as you come back forward, bringing hands back to heart. Exhale as you reach up. Inhale as you come back. Good. Come back in and bring this down. All right, this time we're going to stand up from this side. So you're going to turn that toe under, put your hand on your chair, and push yourself up. Wonderful. Great. I've still got a hand on the chair, so I'm simply going to raise one arm. This is an advanced move at this point, guys. So inhale, count to 3. 1, 2, 3, and release down. Woo! Didn't that feel great? Wonderful work. Wonderful work. All right, while we're sitting up nice and tall, we're going to bring our hands out. This is called a sun god. You're going to put your feet together. You're going to bring your elbows down to your sides. Good. And you're going to reach out. And you're going to bring them down to your sides. And you're going to reach out. You're going to bring them down one more time. And you're going to reach out. This time I want you to bring them down and touch them to the back of your waistline. Opening up that heart area. Beautiful. Push them back out. Bring those elbows back down. Here we go. Opening up that heart area. Reach up. Bring them down. Good job. Come back in. Take a nice breath in. I want you to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Now we have a little standing work that we're going to do. So I'd like for you to start by standing in front of your chair. And oops, I cut my head off. I'm going to have to move my chair back some. Of course, I'd look okay without a head. All right, here we go. We're standing in front of our chair. We're going to do some work called sit to stand. One of the very important things is to maintain thigh and core strength. Without core and thigh strength, we can't get up and down and in and out of chairs. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to bring your arms up. You're going to cross them. And as you do, you're going to pretend to sit down. But you're not. You're just going to hover. Here we go. 1. Push back up. 2. Push back up. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Last one on 8. I want you to hold it for a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax and sit down. Whew. Now you see why we have the chair behind us. It helps to catch you. Ooh, that one was a little bit tough, wasn't it? Take a nice breath in. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. I think I'm going to have to go to short sleeve shirts when I'm teaching in this room. It's just a little too warm in here. All right. Before we move on to some more standing work, we're going to stretch this left leg out, and we're going to reach down the calf. You don't have to go to the toe. We're just doing a nice calf stretch. Turning your toe up, pulling it up to you, And you're reaching down. And each time you go down, you go a little bit further until you finally can just reach out and grab your toe. Great. Come back in. Woo! Let's do that on the other side. Here we go. We're going to turn this right leg up and we're going to pull the toe up. As you slide down, you're going to reach for your ankle. One time. Second time, you're going to go a little bit further, maybe your shoestrings. And finally, we're going to reach for the toe of that shoe. Good. Come back in. All right. We're going to do a seated 5-point star. This can be a challenge to you because what we're going to do is we're simply going to bring our hands to heart. We're going to extend our arms up, and then we're going to pick this right leg up and hold it off the floor. Here we go. Release. Now you think, what good is that? But pay attention to your core. Here we go. Hands to heart. Reach up. Here you go. Pick up that right leg and hold it up off the floor. What's happening to your core? It's getting very tight. And release. You're tightening those core muscles. Here we go. All right. Let's do the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and reach up. Exhale and pick up your left leg and hold it up. This is a 5-pointed star. You can actually tilt a little bit to the right as we do this. Good job. Bring that left leg down. Woo. Let's do that again. Bring hands to heart. Take a nice breath in. Inhale. Exhale as we reach up. Tilt slightly to the right and pick this left leg up off the floor. Holding that foot up. Wonderful. Bring it back down. Ah, good job. One of our most important things that, believe it or not, is a use it or lose it option is our balance. If we don't work on and practice our balance, we lose that ability to do it naturally. So we're going to do a couple of balance poses. Let's stand. First thing we're going to do is we're going to stand next to our chair. I want you to stand with your feet hip width apart. Toes can be turned 10 and 2. I'd like your weight distributed all the way across your feet. You're going to stand up nice and tall. You're going to take your head and you're going to push it up towards the ceiling. You're going to stretch your fingers down towards the floor. This is called the mountain pose. So we're doing a mountain pose. Here we go. Stretching up. Exhale and release. Inhale and stretch up again. Stretching your head to the ceiling, your fingers to the floor. Beautiful. And release. Inhale as you stretch up. Exhale as you release. Great. Now we have our chair here. This is not necessarily to be used. It's there if you need it. I have days where my balance seems to stink. So today I'm doing pretty good. So I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to bring it up and rest my heel above my left leg and rest my heel above my right ankle. Here we go. And we're going to bring hands to heart. This is called a tree pose. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to reach up. And then as you inhale again, you're going to drop your hands down gently, and you're going to come back to heart. All right, step down and walk it out a minute. Good work, good work. Here we go. All right, let's do that one again. We're going to extend the left leg out, pull it in, resting the heel above the ankle bone, not on it. Take a nice breath in, and if you're having trouble staying balanced, it's fine to take your hand and place it on your chair. Stand up nice and tall. Inhale, As you exhale, reach up. Great. All right. Inhale as you drop your arm down and bring it back to heart. Wonderful. Now, I want you to move behind your chair for just a moment. You're going to stand behind your chair. You may hold on to it. We're going to do some heel lifts. We're going to stand up on our toes as tall as we can and stretch. And you're going to ease back down slowly. Stand up on your toes and ease back down slowly. One more time. Here we go. Now, we're going to do some toe raises. We're simply going to stand in our chair and you're going to pick your toes up off the floor. Great. And you're going to put them down. Pick your toes up off the floor and put them down. One more time. Pick those toes up and put them down. Good. All right, we're going to move to the right side of our chair now. We're going to do our tree pose. This time we're going to extend the right leg out. All the weight should be on the left. You're going to bring that right heel in, resting above your left ankle. Bringing hands to heart. You're going to inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to reach up. Beautiful. I want you to exhale and slowly drop those arms. And come back in to heart. Take a nice breath in, inhale. Exhale as you sweep up. Here we go. Inhale as you come over. Slowly bringing those hands back to heart. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. We're going to inhale. Exhale as we reach up. Inhale as we come back over. And come back to heart. Good job. Walk that out for a moment. Good. All right, let's have a seat back in our chair. All right. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Your hips can be touching the back of your chair. Just don't lean back like we're going to go to sleep. So we're sitting up nice and tall. I like to sit out a little bit away from the back of my chair. We're going to do what's called a pigeon pose, and this is a wonderful exercise for sciatic stretch. So you're going to take your left leg and you're going to cross it over your right. Sitting up nice and tall. You're going to place your left hand on the inside of your left knee, putting just a slight pressure on it. I want you to inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to hinge forward. Now notice you're not going to go very far. That's okay. Inhale and come back up. We're going to exhale and hinge forward again. So here we go. Inhale, exhale, and go forward. Putting a little pressure on the inside of that leg. Good job. You're going to come back up. Now, if you're traveling, and this is the holiday season, although we may not get to travel much, but if you should have a trip in mind, this is a great exercise to do. When you stop at a rest area, swing your feet out of the car, simply sit up, cross that leg, and do this sciatic stretch. I'd hold it for about 10 counts or maybe 15, whatever's comfortable for you. But we're going to uncross the right leg at this point, and we're going to cross the left leg. Now, I've had 2 knee replacements, and my right leg does not really cooperate a great deal. So I have to, it goes up, but it doesn't lay down much. So I'm going to place my hand on it. I've got to get my hip flexors to release. We're sitting up nice and tall. Here we go. You're going to inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to hinge forward. You're going to inhale and come back up. Inhale, Exhale as you hinge forward. If you notice, each time you go over, you get a little bit deeper. Inhale and come back up. Good job. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale and hinge forward. Don't forget to put just a little pressure on the inside of that leg. Come back up. Let's uncross that leg. Good job. Sitting up nice and tall. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's get a sip of water. And we're getting ready to start our cool game. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to need that. I'm very warm. Here we go. Sitting up nice and tall. Great. All right. I want you to slide back in your chair. Hips may touch the back of your chair. Feet can be roughly the same width as your chair legs apart. We're going to simply bring our hands to heart and we're going to reach out. And as we do, we're going to try to touch the screen of the computer or TV. And then we're going to come back in. And as we come back in, we're going to reach behind us and we're going to grab our chairs, pulling our shoulders back and opening up our heart. Here we go. You're going to inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to reach forward. Imagine you're giving a high five. Exhale, inhale and come back in. As you come to the back, exhale and roll those shoulders back, opening up that heart area. Great work. Inhale and come back, reaching out one last time. Here we go. Exhale and come back to center. Reaching behind you, pulling those shoulders back, opening up that heart area. Great job. Come back in. All right. We've done everything for every part of the body except our hands. So we're going to start by just opening and closing our hands. This damp, cold weather invites Arthur to come in and visit. And Arthur has been around all day for me with my hands. So I'm exercising, I'm flexing my fingers. Now pretend you're flicking water off the ends of your fingers. Remember how we used to do that? Ah, yes, here we go. All right, extend that left hand out. I want you to grab these fingers and tilt back on them slightly. Don't break them, just pull back gently. All right, and release. You felt a nice stretch on the underside of this arm. I want you to roll your palm over, and we're going to stretch again. You should feel an even deeper stretch this time. And while we have our palm turned up, we're going to stretch our pinky. We're going to stretch our ring finger, our middle finger, our pointer finger, and don't forget Mr. Thumb over here. Good job. So now we're going to reach out with our right hand. We're going to bring the palm up and we're going to stretch those fingers. Here we go. Stretching nicely. Good job. Now roll that palm up, grabbing those fingers. You're looking for another nice stretch. Good. You're going to stretch pinky, ring, middle, pointer, and Mr. Thumb. Great job. Flex those fingers again. All right. Whew. That's a wonderful exercise. Now we're going to do something called the cactus pose. And this exercise is great for massaging the lymph nodes that are under your arm and in your groin. So let's cross our left leg over our right. And just a regular cross. You can have it nice and open. We're going to bring our arms up. We look like a cactus. Here we go. So we're going to close for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now do an eagle. Interlock. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you finish, I want you to exhale and hinge forward, reaching as far as you can go and come back in. Are you ready? Let's do this again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eagle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale and reach out as far as you can go. Come back in. Good job. Uncross the left. Let's cross the right. Here we go. Crossing the right leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Cactus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eagle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale and reach out. Come back in. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eagle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale and reach out. And come back in. Good work. All right. Woo, I don't know about you, but I'm tired. It's been a good workout. But to finish up, I want you to slip your shoes off. And we're going to sit back in our chair. I want you to roll your shoulders back. Lean back against your chair. Resting your hands, palms down, grounds us to Mother Earth. Palms up, ask for energy from Mother Earth. So we're going to put our palms either up or down. And we're going to visualize for the next few minutes. I want you to sit very still. And as you do, I want you to take a nice gentle breath in. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Very good. I want you to gently rest your eyes. Your feet are on the floor. As you're sitting here, I've got a couple of things I want you to think about. One, I want you to think about your body and do what's called a body inventory. How is my body feeling? Do I have spots that are sore? Do I have spots that are tender? If I do, we're going to work on those in just a few minutes. In the meantime, we're not focusing on what we've got to do before it's bedtime or the work we brought home that we need to finish. We're simply going to focus on ourselves for the next few minutes. I want you to take a nice gentle breath in. And as you close your eyes and relax in your chair, I want you to imagine you're at a beach. You can feel the wind blowing. The sun is on your face. It's warm. There's just a gentle breeze. And you're going to start to wiggle your toes. You can feel your toes scrunching up the sand. You're just going to imagine you're playing in the sand with your toes. Very good. It's okay to move those toes around a little bit. That just feels so good. The sun feels so good on my face. Ooh. It's wonderful. I'd like for you to gently start to wiggle your fingers and toes. You're going to sit up nice and straight. I'd like you to bring hands to heart. Take a nice breath in, inhale. And as you reach up, exhale. And as we gather our positive energy and bring it down to our heart, we're going to inhale. Oh, I can feel that positive energy just pulsing through. We're going to reach up again. We're going to exhale as we come up. You're going to inhale as you bring that positive energy down to your heart. Now I want you to think about any areas of your body that might be sore or achy. Focus that energy on those. Let's reach up one more time. Here we go. We're reaching up. We're going to bring our hands to heart. Inhaling all of that positive energy. And I'm going to say namaste and thank you for joining me for this class tonight. Hope to see you next week.